Welcome back to Broncos Weekend, everyone. In just a moment, Steve Atwater returns for his keys to victory. But first, we've been showing you tailgate recipes all season long. But this week, we're mixing nachos and tater tots. And it's all from the mind of a James Beard award-winning chef. Alexis Perry is outside Mile High Monument showing us how we can make it at home.
Thanks so much, Matt. I am so excited to be out here tailgating with award-winning executive chef and owner of Rioja, Jennifer Jasinski. Jennifer, thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate it.
I'm so happy to be here. I love the Broncos.
I know. Well, we love you.
Yes.
We know that you've been a big part of Taste of the Broncos throughout the past few years. How are things with Taste of the Broncos a little bit different this year?
It's so different. You know, we used to have a great party on the lawn,
Yes.
but there are so many restaurants working with the Broncos right now. And I know you guys are doing contributions to Colorado Restaurant Association and to different food banks and really helping out the community. So we appreciate that. And then hopefully maybe some people can come in, do some takeout from our restaurants or, you know, come in the safe in dining. So that could be cool too.
Exactly. No, everybody get on out to Rioja and check out denverbroncos.com/taste for the full roster of Taste of the Broncos restaurants. You have a Rioja-inspired tailgate recipe for us today. What are we making?
Tater Tot Nachos, which we like to call tachos.
Tachos. These used to be on the happy hour menu.
I'm the tacho machacho, okay? I'm just saying, everybody. Okay, no, these are on the happy hour menu, and come on, nachos, tailgating, but tachos. Now, we make our own tater tots at Rioja, and let me put these in the oil, but then I can talk about how we do this first.
Yeah. How do you do that?
What we do is we par-bake a potato about halfway,
Okay.
because you want some of the starch left. So you just want to go, so if it takes an hour, normally a half hour.
Okay.
And then you get them cold, and I'm gonna cover this up. And so you get them cold after you bake them, and then you box grate them, or just like a shredder, you know, shredded potatoes. And then we mix with a little potato starch and salt, pepper, and that's it. And then just kind of shape them into tater tots. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can buy awesome tater tots in the freezer section of your store. And this whole thing will still be great with frozen tater tots. So.
Okay, that is really good to know in case we need to do this recipe even faster than we can already do it. So you have that oil, it is so, so hot. You pop those tater tots in there.
I have some bacon that I partially cooked off, and I'm gonna put it into our little pan that we have going in the grill here. And I'm gonna get that bacon just nice and hot again.
Okay.
And kind of just, so if we are doing tailgating with my husband and I, we'll always make like the tater tot nachos, and we'll even just bring it in a foil pan and then put the whole thing in the grill. So you don't even have to mess around with any cooking at your tailgate.
Oh,
So we
perfect.
do that sometimes, and I think that's a really great way to work. Okay, so we get these guys hot. I'm gonna toss the tots kind of with them. I'm gonna toss them here. I'm gonna put them back in here in our pan.
There's just a little bit of salt on those tater tots. You
Yep.
put them in there with the bacon.
Yep, and then I'm gonna make sure all the bacon's on top of them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put my cheese on here. Now, you can use any cheese that you like. I just have like a pre-shredded little cheddar Monterey Jack mix. But you could use mozzarella, you could do whatever you like on here, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna pop that in there to melt a little bit. Now we're making more, and you can see they are just,
And smell and hear
Yeah.
the sizzle. You can hear it all.
yeah.
Those are getting close too.
Yeah, these are looking good too. So let's check how these look, because they sometimes want to stick to the bottom. Oh, they're looking good, but not quite. This one is, oh, he looks perfect. See, super golden brown. And when they come out, I put a little salt in them. So that guy looks awesome. So I have some other ingredients too that I like on my tater tot nachos. I have scallions, and I have a little pickled chilies. Pickled jalapenos in a jar at the grocery store are awesome.
That works too.
And then we have a jalapeno kind of sour cream that we make here. We kind of blend fresh jalapenos and cilantro and sour cream and a few ingredients. And so it's just kind of a little bit better than just normal sour cream, you know? So just a few fun ingredients there.
While we wait for a few things to kind of cook up here, I just have to know, I know you are, like I mentioned, the owner of Rioja. What inspired you to start such an amazing restaurant?
Well, I love food, and I love serving people. Yeah, exactly.
horses.
Serving people and horses. And I get like a high off of watching somebody love what I cook.
Oh, I love
And it
that.
makes me just happy. So I want to just do that. And I don't know. So Rioja has been the restaurant I've been dreaming of my whole life. And it's been open 16 years in Larimer Square.
Yes.
And so, yeah, we feel pretty great about that.
That is a Larimer Square staple.
Yeah.
You have to go if you have not. That is one perfectly browned top.
I know. All right. And then look at, so these guys, so the cheese is melty. And so then I like to just kind of push these on. Thing here, put the bacon on top.
Miles, control yourself.
Miles, yeah, settle down. No.
We're not there yet.
Okay, and then you got to put the sour cream kind of all over. I like to put some on each tot, so you have like the perfect bite. That's the name of my cookbook, the perfect bite.
I love it.
And that way, because you know when you get nachos and only everything's on the
Yes.
top and
Yes.
and everything's not everywhere, I get mad at that.
You never eat the bottom anyways, right? At that
Yeah.
point.
And then some of these yummy chilies on top. These are actually Jimmy Nardello peppers that we pickle at the restaurant. And it's a fun pepper that our farmers here grew for us locally. And then just a few scallions.
Beautiful.
Now, if you don't like onions, you don't have to. And then that's as simple as the tacho goes.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Muchacho.
Yes, you're welcome.
I appreciate it. This looks absolutely beautiful. Once again, if you have not been to Rioja or you haven't been in a while, be sure to head out to Larimer Square and visit
Thank
Chef
you.
Jen.
And go Broncos.
Thank you, Alexis. Yep, Broncos Country. Don't forget, go to denverbroncos.com/taste for more information, as Chef Jen was just talking about there, about Taste of the Broncos. All right, Steve, let's put a bow on this one. What are your keys to victory? First, let's start on offense.
Well, offensively, like I said, I love the way we finished the game in the fourth quarter against the Los Angeles Chargers. I think as quickly as we can, we need to get back into that mode, pick up right where we left off there. Middle of the first quarter, middle of the second quarter. We got to get there early, though, as early as possible, get back to where we're in the groove.
On defense, Steve, what do you see as kind of the key? I know the run game has been kind of tough, but what do you see for the Broncos last week? But what do you see as the key here?
Well, I'm not sure if the Falcons are going to come out and try to take advantage of their weapons, Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley, in terms of them trying to pass the ball, or if they'll look at our game and say, well, man, they gave up, 100, 200 yards rushing. We're going to try and pound it with Todd Gurley. I'm not sure which route they go, but whichever route they take defensively, we're going to hold them at their average or below. They're averaging 26 points a game. We got to hold them below that number.
The Broncos and Falcons have a storied history, including Super Bowl 33. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. So the Broncos have a winning record against the Falcons right now on the road, Steve, regular season. But do you remember your stat line in the old Super Bowl 33?
No, I don't. What?
6 tackles. You had
Six
six
tackles?
tackles in that
That's
one.
all?
That's you want to? Okay, I thought that was pretty
Come
good.
on, man. 6 tackles.
That means the
Come on,
defense was doing
man.
its job. They weren't getting to you. The front seven was doing
I told
its
you
job.
my goal was 10 tackles a half, man. I fell way short of that.
Fair enough, fair enough. The Broncos and Falcons, sure to be a good matchup, though, this weekend. Special thanks to Alexis Perry. For the Hall of Famer Steve Atwater, I'm Matt Boyer. So long, Broncos country. We will see you on game day.